Prince Harry has returned to the United Kingdom, and once again, speculation surrounds his visit, especially regarding his frequent presence at the High Court. This time, he is not spending his time in any of the grand royal palaces. Instead, he is focused on ensuring he receives his perceived entitlement to armed protection officers every time he visits the UK. Whether traveling alone or accompanied by his wife, the former actress Meghan Markle, and their children, Harry's primary objective is clear. Many are curious about the suddenness of Harry's return, as it wasn't anticipated. His first misstep was making his arrival a secret. Despite flying into a private airstrip and being met by Scotland Yard's Met Police, his low-profile approach seemed contradictory when considering his ongoing issues related to security. While it's true that every time he visits, he is under the watchful eye of the police, Harry feels that this level of security is insufficient. His belief is that he faces distinct and heightened risks, which he believes warrants additional protection. A point of contention is his previous travels. Last year, Harry visited Colombia and Nigeria, both areas known for their complexities, on behalf of the Archwell Foundation. These controversial trips were under the guise of charity work, during which he had his own security arrangements and government-sanctioned protection. However, this context raises questions about Harry's understanding of his position. His lack of clarity in the court seems to create problems, especially considering he is no longer an active royal family member eligible for the same security that senior royals receive. His entitlement claims often come off as unrealistic, making his arguments appear weaker. The issue of his accommodation during this visit has been highly debatable. As he is permitted to stay in royal residences solely at the discretion of King Charles III, Harry seems to possess an expectation that he can freely access these properties anytime he wishes without formal procedures. Meghan, meanwhile, has made her discomfort with certain royal residences known. She feels particularly insecure in Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace, but finds Windsor more acceptable, partly due to its distance from London. This creates tension, especially since Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, occupy Windsor as a primary residence and likely prefer not to encounter Harry and Meghan during their stay. Moreover, Harry's reluctance to disclose his whereabouts during his visit poses further complications. If he decides to lodge off-site without revealing his location, this could significantly increase costs for the British Metropolitan Police and their protective services. Whether in a hotel or a private club, Harry needs to communicate those details well in advance, a procedure he seems to overlook. Additionally, an essential aspect that Harry has not addressed is the visibility of his children. Photos of the youngsters are scarce, primarily appearing on Meghan's Instagram, often obscured or from the back, raising genuine concerns about their safety. In court, a statement from Meghan regarding her fears about returning to the UK would bolster Harry's case. However, public opinion contradicts her narrative, especially since she previously engaged with fans at public events, raising questions about her true feelings regarding safety risks. To complicate matters, Harry has a history of losing similar cases in court, having received crucial advice from judges indicating that his arguments may not hold weight. Despite this advice, he appears determined to push forward, viewing the situation as critical enough to warrant his transcontinental journey to address it in person. Meanwhile, King Charles and Queen Camilla are focused on an official visit to Italy, leaving Harry feeling perhaps overly confident that his direct presence will persuade the judges handling his case. In addition to battling the royal courts, Harry's wife launched a podcast on the same day he appeared in court, which many deemed in poor taste. The timing raises eyebrows. It seems unwise to publicize personal matters during such an important legal battle. Observers question whether it would have been better for Meghan to accompany Harry to the UK to testify about her concerns in person. As the first day of hearings unfolds, there is speculation about the proceedings lasting 2 to 3 days. Harry remains confident about this round but faces uncertainty given the current socio-economic climate, the rising cost of living and the prevailing skepticism towards the monarchy from the new government under Prime Minister Sadiq Starmer. The outcome may be far from what Harry envisions, but he maintains that he will not back down from his pursuit.